Alright guys, we have a new update incoming for Wuthering Waves this week. We are about to enter the final phase of the 2.2 version update, which means we have new banners, new events, some free pulls, new stuff in the shop, and this also means we're getting even closer to the first year anniversary update. So let's go over all these stuff coming out tomorrow and for the rest of the 2.2 version update in this video. And if you guys also enjoy these type of update videos, feel free to like and subscribe, and also put those notifications on if you haven't already, because I got you guys covered with all the latest WUWA news 24/7 right here on the channel. But alright, let's get right into it. First thing to note is the second half of the 2.2 update is going to be much shorter than usual. And because of this, we don't have much content left, only a few banners and events left for the second half. Now, I believe they did this to properly line up the anniversary update with the release date of Wuthering Waves, which was last year on May 22. But alright, now let's talk about what we can expect to come out this week. So we have one new banner incoming. We're going to be getting the Shorekeeper rerun banner starting tomorrow on April 17, and then this banner will be up until April 28th, which is going to be at the very end of the 2.2 version update. So we have the Shorekeeper banner here with all the details. We have the 4 stars by Z, Senwa, and Alto. And alongside her is of course her signature weapon banner with the 4 stars Comet Flare, Endless Collapse, and Undying Flame. Now for those who don't know what Shorekeeper's weapon actually does, this will provide a energy regen main stat, which is exactly what Shorekeeper wants, as she wants a high threshold of energy regen to be able to give all the appropriate buffs to your team. And now for the effect here on this weapon, it increases her HP by 12%, also restores 8 concerto energy when casting Resonance Aberration, and this effect can be triggered one time every 20 seconds, and when casting Resonance skill that heals, increase nearby party members' attack by 14% for 30 seconds, being very useful at buffing the attack on other teammates. Now, Shorekeeper and her weapon will be the only banners available from this phase, only available for about 10 days, so not a long duration. This is not a long time compared to our previous banner durations, but remember, we're about to enter the first year anniversary update featuring very hype characters like Zany and Salcona, so I would suggest saving for these crazy characters instead. But if you really like Shorekeeper as a character or just her playstyle and you want a good support, pulling for her is definitely not a bad option. And for those concerned if Shorekeeper is not good since she's an old unit, you won't have to worry about that, because in the tier list she is still at tier 0, at the highest tier, still one of the best supports in the entire game. And we know that Salcona is the upcoming support for the 2.3 anniversary, but after making a full kit video on this character, you guys can check it out if you're interested. But we saw that Salcona is going to be a dedicated support for the Arrow team, so she's looking quite restrictive with her buffs, unlike Shorekeeper, where she's pretty much a universal support. You can slap her on any team. She can provide attack buffs, damage buffs, crit damage, crit rate, you name it. Shorekeeper is going to do the job and heal your team. So in terms of value, Shorekeeper is still quite amazing, even if we have a premium support on the way. And while her weapon is definitely nice on her, you can still fulfill the energy regen requirements with a 4-star variation, which is still her best option for Shorekeeper outside of her signature. So weapon definitely less of a priority, but Shorekeeper herself is still super amazing to this day, and I don't see her falling off anytime soon. But alright, so went over the 2 banners coming out tomorrow, Shorekeeper and her weapon banner. Now let's talk about the upcoming events and rewards. Now, due to such a short phase, we'll only have 2 events left for this update. So the first one that we're getting is going to be a new featured co-op combat event, which will be releasing at the very same time of the banners tomorrow. And starting tomorrow, this event will last until April 28th. The rewards for clearing this event will give us about 600 Astrites, malleable elite class 5 and 6, and some bonus materials. I'm sure I don't need to go into the description of the co-op event, but you guys know already how they work with the co-op events here. They always been really good events, pretty fun. And now for the last event of the update here, we have a new double drop event on the way. This one is going to be dropping next week on April 21st. Previously, they gave us a double drop for the Echoes, and now this time around, is going to be the double drop for simulation and forgery challenges. Now, I know this really doesn't seem like much, but don't worry, as we have a ton of events incoming for the anniversary update, giving us a lot of free pulls. I did a video going over each event that we can expect for this anniversary update, and we already have about 5,000 asteroids confirmed, and also a lot more pulls like some anniversary login events, giving us free temples, and another event giving us 10 pulls as well. So a bunch of free pulls for the anniversary. So these will definitely make up for it for the lack of pulls in this update. But until then, this is all that we're getting in terms of events for the second phase of the 2.2 version update. Now the last thing to mention is that we're getting some brand new shop bundles, so some shop refreshes as well. Special offers, 2.2 version featured bundles. So we get a few different new packs here. So if you want to buy some limited pulls or weapon banner pulls, these will be available starting tomorrow. Now you can only buy one of each, and they will also reset whenever we get a new phase. So they should be resetting once again when we get into this next update. So for the light spenders, if you want to take advantage of these deals, you can buy them this week and then it'll later on refresh in about 10 days or so for the anniversary update. Considering the value of these, they are not that bad. I would say they don't beat the first time double top-ups in the shop. But once you've used up all the double top-ups, these deals would be the next best thing. Like the first deal we have here is the 10 USD offer for 5 limited pulls and 400 asteroids. Then we have the 30 USD one, a bit more costly, but giving us 15 limited pulls and 500 asteroids, with the option if you want to buy the $10 USD version instead of limited pulls for the characters, you will then have limited pulls on the weapon banners. So yeah, overall the value on these aren't that bad, but again, if you haven't bought any of the double top-ups in the shop, the first time bonuses, I would recommend doing that first before touching any of these. But yeah guys, I believe that is all that we're getting this week, and for the rest of the 2.3 update, these are all the banners, events, and rewards dropping tomorrow. And if you are interested to know what's coming for the Hype 2.3 anniversary update, feel free to check out my latest video where we go over everything we can expect in this update. But for now guys, this pretty much concludes all the info for this video. So if you guys enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe. Put those notifications on for 24/7 WUWA updates. I got you guys covered with all the latest news. It should be pretty crazy because we're getting the anniversary live stream really soon. I believe the live stream will be coming out in about 3 days from now on April 19, which will be this Saturday. So in the weekend, we'll have a big reveal of everything we can expect in the anniversary update. And maybe the following week, I'll do a full recap of all the stuff that we saw in this live stream. The anniversary hype is definitely real. You guys let me know which upcoming character are you the most hyped for down below in the comments. But that pretty much concludes all the info for this video. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.